Again, I'm a few days late, or a day or two late on this story, but I'm basically catching up on some of the stuff I didn't manage to do videos about in the past few days. But anyway, Anthony Joshua has signed a multi-fight deal with the US TV network Showtime. And to me, this is further indication of what I've been saying for a long time. And that is that we are entering into a new golden era of heavyweight boxing. There are naysayers out there. There are people who are just miserable. There are people who are just too short-sighted to see what I'm saying is actually true. There are people saying, oh, it's not a golden era, it's a bronze era at best. Bronze era at best. You know, these are the kind of people who would have said back in the 90s that it was a bronze era at best. You know, some people are just too short-sighted and they can't see. We are entering into a new golden age of heavyweight boxing. This is the first time that a British heavyweight has signed a multi-fight deal with a major US network since Lennox Lewis back in the 90s. Since the last golden era. That was the last golden era, the 90s, with Lewis and Tyson and Holyfield and all those guys. The last time that something like this happened was back then when Lewis signed. A major US network like Showtime, they are not going to sign a multi-fight deal with a heavyweight, particularly a foreign heavyweight, unless he's bringing some serious excitement. And that's what Anthony Joshua's bringing. So, yeah, further indication that we're moving into this new golden era. It's unfolding before our eyes. If you want to be miserable, if you want to act like it's not happening, if you want to nitpick and naysay, do your thing. But I've seen all this stuff before. I remember the 90s like it was yesterday. And I remember exactly all those naysayers in the 90s saying how poor the era was. It's just the history repeating itself. Now people are doing the same thing now in this era. They wouldn't recognize a golden era if it ran up to them while they were shopping and slapped their girl on the arse. Yeah, they still wouldn't recognize a golden era. So it is what it is. Joshua signed multi-fight deal with Showtime. Big news. And it's good that he's going to get exposure in the US and get people excited for fights between him and some of the US heavyweights. Obviously, there's this Dominic Brazil fight. And if he gets past that and a few more fights, we may see him facing off against Deontay Wilder if Wilder can manage to keep hold of his title belt. So it's going to be interesting. Drop your comments in the comment section below, people. Let me know how you feel about this development. All right? It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.